Welcome to Indu's International Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate chip cookie pie. Okay, so first we start off by taking a large mixing bowl, and I have 2 sticks of unsalted butter, or it's about 1 cup, and then I have half a cup of regular sugar, and I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. Can be light brown or dark brown. I prefer light brown. And now I'm going to start the hand mixer and slowly mix it till it all comes together. So as you can see, the butter and the sugar have come together, and I'm going to add 1 egg. Also going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. Again mix. Alright, so here I have flour, so that is 2 1/4 cup of plain all-purpose flour, and I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now make sure it's baking soda and not baking powder, so that's important. Baking soda, I have 1 teaspoon, and I have half a teaspoon of regular salt, and I am just going to mix these together slowly, little by little bit, so that it gets all blended in properly. Alright, so this mixed flour and baking soda and salt mixture I'm going to add into the bowl. Add slowly. First add like some portion of it, and then you can start the hand mixer. Keep adding slowly, little by little. Towards the end, it's going to get very solid, so at that point I'm going to stop the mixer and just use my hand. But for now, I'll just keep adding. I think this is the last portion. So it might get too thick, so at that point you just stop the hand mixer. Yeah, so it's gotten really thick, so I'm just going to take this out and just use either a spoon or you can use your hand. Just make sure your hands are clean. I'm going to use my hand because it's easier. It's gotten really very solid. So just get everything out of the hand mixer and just mix it. Make sure all the dry flour is incorporated into the dough. So using a hand is good because you can get all of that in. Of course, you can do the same thing using a stand mixer. So if you have a stand mixer, then no problem, but since I'm just using a hand mixer, I use a combination of hand mixer and my hands. Alright, so now it's all come together, and we add the last thing, which is 1 cup of chocolate chips. So just add all of it together, and again I just slowly kind of mix it so that it gets incorporated. You can also use a spatula at this point, but since I already have my hand in, I'm just kind of loosely mixing it into the dough. And now we'll get the pie dish and dump all of this into the pie dish and put it for baking. Alright, so this recipe makes a 2 8-inch pie. So I have 2 pie dishes here. What you could do if you don't want to bake both of them on the same day, then you can take half of this dough and then freeze the other half. The dough freezes very well too, so you can just freeze it, and then before, whenever you want to make a second batch, you can just pull it out of the freezer and let it thaw for 3 to 4 hours until it comes to room temperature, and you can then bake the pie as you do now. So here I've dumped it onto the pie dish and just kind of spreading it by hand. So this is how you spread it, and then again over the top you can just throw in some extra chocolate chips. And just bake this in the oven at 375 degree F for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so I got the pie out of the oven. It was baking for about 9 minutes. So as you can see, the edges were turning like a little dark brown, and that's when I took them out. The center is still soft and gooey. And as you let them cool, actually, it will get a little more harder. So it's better to get them out when they're really soft and gooey at the center. So now they've been cooling for about 5 minutes, and then I'm just going to cut them into nice pie slices.